Perennial herbs are an excellent way to keep up your fresh supply of herbs without having to spend tons of money and time cultivating new plants every season. With proper care and cultivation, these 10 hassle-free herbs will flourish for years to come. 1. Cilantro. Plant cilantro in full sun, in well-drained, moist soil. You want to make sure to maximize foliage growth, so pinch about an inch off the top of your young cilantro plants to prevent bolting and premature seed development. Throughout the growing season, snip the new growth from the top of the plant and use right away. Fresh cilantro is wonderful in many types of salsa. Try making mango salsa and mix things up a little. Place a few stems of cilantro in your bottle of olive oil to create a delicious infusion for meats or salads. 2. Mint. There are many varieties of mint, so it is important to do your research and choose the one that sounds most appealing for your garden and your taste buds. This is a vigorous perennial and will often spread to fill any available space. Consider planting in a container or a separate herb garden to contain its growth. Mint is incredibly versatile and can be added to just about any sweet or savory dish for a unique flavor boost. Use in tea or freeze in ice cubes for a refreshing drink. Add to salads with a light vinaigrette dressing. 3. Thyme. As with most herbs, less is more when it comes to caring for thyme. It thrives in hot conditions with full sun, and all it needs is a thorough watering when the soil is dry to flourish. Thyme sprigs can be harvested and used fresh just before the plant flowers, or any time throughout the growing season. Regular pruning encourages more growth and a rounded shape. Leave at least 5 inches of growth after a mass harvest. Thyme pairs extremely well with mushrooms, eggplant, tomatoes, fish, chicken, and roasted potatoes in various savory dishes. 4. Sage. Sage is most successful when sown from a young plant in full sun with well-draining soil. Keep the soil moist, but don't allow water to sit. Prune back the thick, woody stems every spring to increase production and flavor. Sage brings great flavor to any meat dish, especially poultry. 5. Rosemary. Rosemary is incredibly hardy, but does best in well-drained, sandy soil in full sun. Make sure that you give your rosemary plants lots of room to spread their roots, as they will quickly grow to about 4 inches tall and 4 inches wide. Prune regularly and water deeply, but don't keep the soil too wet. Trim rosemary back weekly once established and use the fresh clippings right away. Trimming 2 or 3 inches at a time will actually help ensure healthy new growth and contribute to a full plant. Rosemary infused oil is delicious when drizzled over potatoes or roasted veggies. Simply add a few stalks to your oil bottle and let it sit.